What's going on? Jen here, just making a little work video about work. Let me know in the comments, what do you do for a living? What's your day like? What is the most aggravating thing, if any, at your job? Do you like what you do? I love what I do. And again, I'm the jack of all trades. I'm a paralegal, I'm a cosmetologist. I'm gonna do some deliveries tonight after work. You know what? I submitted this one assignment for class, so I am going to do some Uber Eats tonight because I need a little cash because teen boys, he eats more than me. Guys, I can put some food away. So, yeah. Anyway, so let me just kind of give you guys a little pointer what to expect with your personal injury case, at least in Texas. It's overall the same. Now, I know there's a couple things a little different. Some states, you don't have to have affidavits for your medical records, like for the discovery process. I mean, it's different. Just look it up if you get bored or if you care. So, yeah. Now, assuming you're in a car wreck, just your average old car wreck, your back hurts, and like your neck, whatever. So you want to try to get people done with treatment 6 months at the longest, okay? Depending, again, the severity of your injuries. No two cases are the same. Some take longer. I do know that if you have an injury, you want to get you feeling better. And once you're done treating, we're going to order the remaining medical and billing records. And if you did go to hospital or an urgent care immediately after the accident, we order those right away because hospitals take forever. If you're a new paralegal, order that crap right away because there's always some hospitals have their own HIPAA authorization form. Ours isn't, they won't accept ours. Have you signed that? I mean, there's so many little things that can delay the process. So just get that out of the way. Gives you peace of mind, get those done. But anyway, so once you're done treating, we order the remaining medical and billing records. Then we put together demand. Now, mind you, you're not the only client. Like I have cases, this person's next for the demand, and there's a list ahead of you sometimes. But that is the next step, is to get the demand out. And once you get to the adjuster in Texas, they have upon receipt of the demand, like a Stowers demand, which is a demand within policy limits. Once you get that out, they got 30 days to respond upon receipt of the demand, and that begins the negotiation stage. So get that going. The goal is to settle your case. You don't want to go to litigation because the fees do go up. So your case is contingent. Some do 70-30, some do 60-40, I've seen it all. And if you end up going to litigation, your fee, again, it comes out of the settlement, not out of pocket, but that will go up higher if you do need to go to litigation. So sometimes it's just better to accept the settlement unless it's totally trash. If it's not even covering your medical expenses, you need to take it to lit. And yeah, so it's kind of what you want to expect on average with your car accident case. So with that being said, here's what you got to deal with. Client contact. That's my strength. You always update the client or check in once every 30 days, if not more, like if I need something from you. But you always tell the clients you're welcome to check in, ask me questions anytime. So as far as aggravating, people who just don't trust the process. And here's the thing, I have an anxious personality, so I totally get it. So, things come up, I get it. But there's no way for you to try to run the case and take over. Let me tell you what we had. An old job is crazy. I hate to say crazy clients. I empathize with people who get hurt and just the stress. And you don't have your car. It's aggravating to them. It puts a delay on things they have going on in their life because they're in a car wreck. I get it. But sometimes they'll call and call. One lady showed up at this place demanding, not just asking, but demand. Like, you have an attorney, they give us the records, they're not going to just hand you, our providers are not going to just give you the records. You show up in person making a scene. I'm like, that's just abusing the staff there, and you're abusing us. I'm telling you, and you have people call, and here's my thing, I got some clients who hit me up twice a week. They're just checking in. They're not threatening to fire you. Everyone's had one of those clients, and they lie, and some say, we have this one. I can see, because in our database, you can see when she called this guy. I see the call come in, and she takes care of it. And let's see here. All right, cool. Sorry, guys. Email for something I was waiting on. Anyway, some people can just be very abusive. There's no way to just take over. I'm like, here's my thing. If you're one of those people, you know what? Let me just remind you, when you hire an attorney, they are going to get you way more. I've seen the low offers because they'll get a car wreck and the at-fault party will really try to reach out. They'll offer like $3,000 or $5,000. We're gonna get like 25, 30, depending on, again, severity of the injuries. I mean, I got Walmart to go, what, 15,000. I mean, I'm pretty, we'll get you more money. All right, because I've had a slip and fall cases, that place. Anyway, just trust us. But let me tell you, I have an anxious personality, and I have worked at law firms where people are lazy as hell. They just never talk to the client. They haven't called the providers back. They're not doing crap. They're just eating a paycheck, probably applying at other. I mean, this happens at any job. Not everyone's hardworking. So I do understand why you probably have little PTSD from another law firm you dealt with a different accent. You probably think we're all the same. I get it, but I just feel like nowadays, everyone, you have your phone with you. We have instant gratification. You have a question, boom, look it up. You got your answer. You still can't push the case faster. Because for example, for hospitals, for every records request I send to this hospital, they're getting like 300 a day from other law firms, especially in a big city like Houston, Dallas. People wreck all day, every day. And then they're getting records requests just for regular stuff. Like someone got a new medical provider, so they need the records. It could be anything. So you're not the only person. You're not their only patient. You're not our only client. You're not the only person who's been in an accident that sent a request to this hospital. So no one's taking a long time on purpose, because we don't get paid until you get paid. You're top priority. So we're not sitting on a bed of cash. All right, we're trying to push these cases. We want to make you happy. And again, I respect that. I know people have dealt with the worst customer service. I get it. The worst client experience, it does happen, but I promise you most of your paralegals are just trying to do what they can. So, I just gotta trust the process. I know it's a broken record. That's what to expect in if you end up not going to litigation. So now litigation, oh gosh, like discovery takes a long time. And let me just tell you, if your case is already taken 6 months to a year and you want to go to litigation, like you don't approve of their offer, sometimes you end up owing more. You can lose money in litigation. You may not win, and it's better off taking the settlement. That's just how it is sometimes. I've worked in the best, most prestigious law firms, and someone insisted on going to lit, and it was just so bad. They should, your lawyer knows. They've seen it all. It's just one of those things, and that's what sucks about the accident. It's not a fun experience because you're getting money. Well, we're paying your bills, okay? And we want to get you something in your pocket, and that number gets smaller when you do go to lit and discovery. Those cases, though, if it already took you 6 months to 1 year to get a settlement you don't like and you want to go to lit, you probably tack on another 2 years to your case. Because there's so many cases in the courts. And besides the court fees, the discovery process, every time you send out, your discovery, your request for production, request for whatever, they have 30 days to get back to that. And you have 30 days to respond to what they sent you. New bagger. I mean, that's just the discovery, and you schedule a mediation. You can't. Sometimes you can get a settlement mediation. And again, I'm talking about car wreck cases, slip and fall, that type of personal injury. I work for the nursing home abuse. Those are a little different, generally the same in the process. I find those cases seem to take longer. It's more, you're suing the owners of a nursing facility or rehab place. They're a little similar but different. So I'm just telling you, just be patient. And if I'm sorry, I do feel bad for clients. Like I said, I've worked with lazy people, and if no one's getting back to you or keeping you updated, like attorneys, I like my attorney here. He will call the clients. Some people just need that reassurance that there's really a lawyer there that's working on the case. People are paranoid, and rightfully so. There's so many scams or bad experiences. But it's good to work at a firm where he actually does his part too, at least introduces himself. And some people don't care. This, whatever. But usually we'll talk to you. At some point you will speak to your attorney. If not, and I've worked at places where you don't, and they've fired us or don't want to work with us. So I'm so hungry right now. I'm on my lunch break. I'm like, I had a little protein shake. That's not cutting it. I need solid food. I'm not a baby. Anyway, so I hope this helps, guys. There's good experiences and bad experiences. But I would say on average, at least in Texas, if you have just your average kind of car wreck thing, look, a year max, but 6 to 8 months, it should be done with the whole process, So the insurance companies, and they have a turnover rate too. So I'll have the main adjuster I've been talking to, no one's getting back to me. And I call them their supervisor, and they just hired a new adjuster. So they have, oh my gosh, they have a higher turnover rate than any place. Claims adjusters, they're always getting promoted or moving or quitting. So yeah, my friend works on that side of things, so she sees it all too. So it's not always like your paralegal. We really don't have an update for you because they're trying to get someone else assigned to your case. So just cut people slack, you know. I hope this helps. Let me know in the comments, what has your experience been? And like and subscribe. And I might be volunteering. I'm probably going to volunteer Sunday at the zoo. So bring the kiddos. Hey, there's AC where I'm at, okay? It's still hot because of all the reptile lights, but it's like, they have better AC than they did a couple years ago. So I mean, I'm always hot when I first get there because I'm walking up a hill in direct sunlight. Yeah, but cool down. Look at some sweet snakes this weekend. So anyway, like and subscribe, and Aiden and I will have another video. We have quails. Yes, I'll make a video of that. If you follow my son's channel, we have quails, and I have a little incubator here. They lay 1 egg every day. We have 2 females, so we're probably gonna just sell the quail. People, let me know if you want some eggs for your monitors, and we're gonna hatch some. He wants to sell some of the quails too. You know, maybe we'll get another female because those females are real compatible. He beats the crap out of her, so we had to separate her. The other one, Kiwi, we'll make a video of them. That's a whole other video. So it's a reptile channel too, so I want to throw in a little my main content info at the end of this video. But yeah, be on the lookout for that. I'll organize it. It'll be sweet. So like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.